When we were first briefed, it was quite a distinct difference from some of our other similar projects of similar typologies. It was very clear that the client wanted something quite distinct. On that basis, they'd actually hired different architects to design different parts of this very large villa complex. And our role was to design the clubhouse and the associated amenities. So it was obviously a very different approach where often we tend to blend the architecture. In this case, it was very distinct. I think what Hamish said earlier is about the home away from home, but feeling a bit special as well. As we were doing the centre of the development, which was really all the clubhouse and amenities, it needed to be welcoming, it needed to bring people together and people feel comfortable, not sort of too elite or too separate. They should come and relax and sort of gather and mingle with the community. I think we changed perhaps from our normal approach in this sort of project. I think the form, this curvilinear, almost boomerang form, which fitted the functions very well, but also gave quite a striking appearance. It's very low-lying, but sort of perched on top of a slightly raised area which we created. So when you arrive at the property, you come via this rather scenic route, quite dramatic route, up a rising driveway to the drop-off. And it also looks very different from the front and from the other side as well. So it's ever-changing. The form helps, this sort of soft form helps it ever change as you move around the club.
So just to add on to what Andy mentioned, so we have this quite a squarish site, and then the boomerang shape occupies the southwest corner of that. But we have quite an extensive area, it's about 10 acres.
Yeah, it's pretty
land.
Huge. That was really generous.
And we've tried to give a really diverse program of outdoor spaces. You've got a really nice pool, great function lawns, playgrounds and park spaces that line this club, and sort of extend the club out into the landscape. I think from the outset, the client was very conscious about not overly speccing the finishes for the sake of it. They wanted something that fitted in the context of Ahmedabad. So in terms of the materials and the colors and the textures, it's something that people are familiar with. It's not overly finished, because their houses themselves are likely to be quite ornate. So it's that sort of nice contrast.
Yeah, I think because at the moment anyway, it's sort of it's a bit of out of town location. I suppose more like a second home, weekend home, that kind of thing. It needs to be something that's easily maintainable as well, because it's not occupied all of the time necessarily. So the club, in the same way as the villas and every other area, needed to be considered materially, and materially it needed to fit in its context. They were great clients to work with. They really trusted us. They let us then get on and do our job, and by doing that, actually, it's quite a smart move in a way, because it puts a lot of responsibility on us to achieve what they're looking for, and hopefully exceed that as well. So there was a lot of freedom in approach, but we had good collaboration as well. We tried a few things at the beginning. We sort of worked together and sort of understood what they were looking for, or what they wanted, at least functionally and spatially, and then took that away and completely reworked to evolve the form and the character of the club that we have today. But yeah, it was a really easy working relationship in that sense. So it was all credit to them to let us get on and do our thing.
Yeah, I mean, even though the fact we're based in Singapore and it's about a 5 hours flight to Ahmedabad, collaboration was very easy, and we spoke to them almost twice a week.
Yeah.
They were very sort of receptive to our designs and our input. And they know we worked in India for 20 years. So they know that we understand the context.